Alright, everybody, we're back.
I'm
Episode 4.
substituting for Mitch.
Yes. Okay, wait, new game. Save game.
Is
Still
Mitch
on
still
day
dead,
1.
Curtis?
No, he fixed it.
He just doesn't want to play.
He fixed it. Straight out alien world. Another fight at the same time. Oh my god. I don't want to read all this. Local pioneers. How they just did the pioneers just ride rocks around and everything?
They're not boulders, they're rocks.
No strength left to worry. Peace, calmness, break from it all. Summer paradise. Vacation's all I ever wanted.
Decides to record VN for YouTube. Doesn't want to read.
Better to spend night in the camp. Okay. What is he just gonna curl up on the side of the street? Just curl up silently from behind. Oh god, Russians. Hell, what are you doing here so late? What are you doing out the front door? Slavya standing before me, surprised that I got a seizure.
What's wrong with him?
You haven't caught Ileana, have you? She
9.
smiled. She smealed.
Niet.
Disappointingly inside, no wonder. No one ever have.
That English though.
No. She's a real rocket girl. Is that a Russian's? Is it a Soyuz pun? It better be a Soyuz pun. She could have found a better use of energy than looking for adventures. Hungry, didn't manage to have dinner at all because the bitch stole my dinner.
The bitch stole your dinner.
She
And then
stole
put
my
a bug
dinner.
under it.
Stomach drew attention to itself. Traitorous rumble.
You've given me up, stomach. Fuck you.
What is this? The canteen still open? It's all right. I have the keys. The keys. Yes,
Friends with
I have.
benefits.
Yeah, I have the keys to all the facility, even though I'm a normal camper.
Don't make her mad. She can break into your room and rape you tonight.
How come? Well, the camp's leader's aide. Okay, that makes sense.
Ooh, she's powerful. Wink.
Let's go. Offer you can't refuse. Slavya stopped in her tracks. Excuse me, I should warn my roommate that I'll be late. She's so punctual herself that she'll be wearing other eyes. You can go on to the canteen and I'll come in a minute, alright? Alrighty then. You know, this was a Soviet camp. I was expecting armored cars and trenches to be everywhere. That's what I was expecting.
And, like,
armored cars and trenches to be everywhere.
well, they do force them to line up and give propaganda speeches every morning. Fuck.
Fuck. Elisa, why? Don't just stand there. Give me a hand or something. Meeting? Help me open the door. Why? I want to steal a bun.
Make kefir. Is that how you say it? Kefir?
Kefir,
Kefir?
probably. The dinner wasn't enough. Is it really a good idea? Aren't you hungry yourself, huh? Liana didn't let you have a normal dinner, did she? Oh, the
It is true.
The blackmail. It's true she didn't. Slavia will come now and what? Guess I shouldn't have said that.
Someone doesn't like Slavia.
And you'll pay for this. You owe me 2 already. What?
Fuck you!
That was the first one. Slavia didn't keep me waiting for too long. Is everything fine? Yes. Why are you asking? No reason. It's nothing.
Yes, everything's
Everybody
fine.
did
I
not
took
tell
an
her-
interdimensional bus to some Soviet propaganda camp in the 80s. It's all good here.
In the 80s. Everything's fine. There's a trace of dishonesty in my voice. Well, shall we go? As for Slavia, she seemed to not have noticed anything, or at least she was pretending she didn't. We entered the canteen. Wait a bit, I'll go get something. Saviorness. My dinner was simple, a few buns and a glass of kefir. No wonder I bet hungry pioneers finished everything off. Well, because they're Soviets and the communism...
The communism needs to be strong.
Yeah. You better get in your bread lines, everybody. Get in your bread lines.
She's staring at us.
Is there something on my face? No, just... How'd you like your first day in camp? Well, I don't really know. Silly to ask someone who found a different reality. traveling on a interdimensional bus in a food canteen.
Whether he liked the food in the canteen. The camp leader or the assigned hut.
It's alright.
They'll soon get used to it.
Wait, they're huts? They look like barracks. They look
Red extraction too strong.
They're barracks. I have no desire to use such things, but for her, she doesn't know. She wants me to think that she doesn't know. Well, all in all, it's not. It's nice here. Break the awkward silence. Do you think so? Asked without any interest. Yes, this place is so. I wanted to say retro, but I managed to hold it. After all, it was retro for me. But what about them? It might be the only kind of life they knew. And the term life was applicable here at all.
So Stalin and communism and propaganda was the only life they know? We're gonna offend the Russian guy.
She looked at me closely as if something important depended on my answer. It's lovely here. I guess you're right. She smiled again. It's very good. Do you think so? Why? Well, everybody likes it here. I can tell. And what about you? Me? Yes. I love it here. It's great. And you don't need to worry about what other people think.
Is this how you play VNs? You're just like, reading fast.
Read really fast. Because
I missed half the details on the story because I clicked like this.
Slavya laughed. This conversation is leading me straight to what I wanted to get. And you're worried yourself.
Oh, no.
Really, why? Well, when someone is chewing so intensely.
I'm not eating anything, don't look at me.
It's okay. I couldn't force myself to be more careful with this girl. But why exactly her? Why with any local... I can't speak today.
Because this one's hot.
I'm not even looking at her, I'm looking at the fucking text.
Food!
I'm looking at the fucking text. Trying to read this right now. Every one of them looked completely normal to me. Precisely normal, italicized, underlined, bold. So
because wearing a USSR shirt every day is normal.
I haven't seen one Ushanki yet. I am pissed off. I know it's really early, but I deserve to see one. Sends chills down the spine into the marrow. Normal, not like a neighbor human with a power drill in one hand and the subwoofer in the other.
Subwoofer and power drill? How do those two things go together? You know, plug the power drill into the subwoofer? And then what?
How would you even do that? There's no point.
No.
How would you?
I don't know.
How would you even do that?
Just to say that you can.
Just like a coworker human next table in the open plan office. Friend human who only friend human who only differs from other humans in his constant insistence. All of them look the normal, bold, italicized, underlined, as I would expect them to be with their own downsides, but with any superpowers. And Slavya was also
cute,
yeah.
winky face.
I glanced at her stealthily, not knowing what to say. I'm sorry. I wanted to show you the camp, but ran off my feet.
What?
I didn't miss anything while being on my own, I guess. Sure haven't missed anything at all. Did you miss the KV-1 we had parked out in the parking lot? Or did you miss the
Did you miss the experimental nuke launcher?
Did you miss the Chernobyl exhibit? Did you?
Tomorrow starts KV-1 practice training. Which one of you gets to drive the KV-1 once?
Okay.
What
have you seen so far? I've seen the square, this canteen, the football field. Football! As we Americans call it, soccer. And
I hate America.
just from far. You should really go there or do it let's together.
Do it let's together.
Do
Curtis,
it,
I
do
think you're
it.
forgetting how to English. Do it, let's together, comrade.
Yeah, okay, we will. Her naturalness started to scare me, but then I thought, what if everything happens here is how it's supposed to be, and this world looks strange for me just by what it is? Native. Maybe
The natives are getting restless.
Maybe he got thrown into the past? I told you, an interdimensional time-traveling Soviet bus. This is what happened.
This was Stalin's greatest creation. uses it to abduct teenagers and put them in camps.
Oh my god! They invented.
I have to take a walk. Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask a stupid question? No. What?
No.
The answer is just direct no, and he didn't even ask why. Slavya smiled and stood up at the table. It's lat.
I'm assuming they meant late.
Yeah. Will you find the way to Olga Dmitrievna by yourself?
We need Nico to pronounce the Russian words.
Of course, I will, but why should I go there? She'll settle you to someone. What for?
Oh, that's an interesting facial expression.
Burst into a good laughter. You need to sleep somewhere, right? That makes sense. Fine, I will go. Good night. Night.
Night.
She left in a hurry. Dude, if I'm still in the cafeteria, I would just go into the fridge, steal everything, hide it in my cabin, and just
Nom.
steal all the buns. Where does she live? Barrack number 5. Probably.
Why?
Knocking on every door. Take the keys. Leave the keys.
She left the keys in the door.
Oh,
On accident.
I'm fucking taking the keys. You can't just leave the keys there.
Keys.
It is me who needs to be careful here in the first place. The night, though being dark, wasn't silent at all. One could hear the chirping crickets, song of the night birds, rustling trees from everywhere. Some desire to follow Slavya's advice to go to the camp leader's cabin has appeared. Unknown bronze builder of communism put me in a constructive mood.
Built for the motherland.
I sat on the bench and heard everything that happened today. That was all my constructive mood could offer. Here was the brighter near the canteen. Belated pioneers were running by, so this place did not seem scary at all. Bus, summer camp, girls. Sometimes from everything new and strange, they could not come up with a single explanation of what was going on.
So girls are new and strange to him? That makes sense, I guess. He is a Russian weeaboo.
He is a 2chan regular.
He's a 2chan weeaboo.
Shiver, look in that direction. Girl.
I didn't know that Russian weeaboos even existed, but I guess main character is one. This was made in
Richie,
Russia.
they made an anime called Girls und Panzer.
But heavily themed with... Dude, the name is the German word.
Yes, but they have an entire Russian section.
I know! And the song was great.
Reading a book. Oh, Lena. Hi, Lena. Decided to come closer and talk. What book are you reading? She was the only new person I met here without having even a few words chat.
Yes.
Hi, what are you reading?
She's so surprised that she even jumped up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Never mind.
Never mind that.
She paused and stared into the book again. So what are you reading?
Why should I
Gone
tell
with
you?
the Wind.
Never read that book.
I'm gonna say he just put that in there because
America.
Because copyright reasons.
Copyright.
Because praise the book.
Praise the book.
Or keep silent. Praise the book.
Good book.
Good book.
Dot dot dot.
Thanks. Honestly speaking, I haven't read it. Literature suits her.
You fucking didn't even read it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give
And it doesn't seem interested in continuing the talk. The talk, wink.
The talk. Put in quotation marks. Well, if I'm bothering you, no.
No. No.
She answered while still looking into the book. Can I sit aside for a while?
Well, you said
Why?
we weren't bothering you, dumbass.
And really, why would I? Because I was very tired and being company is better than being alone. I turned this down. Hopefully it's not bleeding into the microphone. There we go. And I wanted to try and find out something from her. Carefully examined Lena, but no, I doubt that. Well, I don't know. I'm not allowed to. Feel free.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm bothering you, no, you don't.
You don't bother me. Senpai.
I can leave. Just tell everything's alright.
Oh, God.
Okay, then. I sat on the end of the bench carefully.
This is what happens when two awkward people try to talk to each other. So basically all of our friends.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to just stand up and leave. I just didn't read the half of that. Oh my god, no! There we go. Intensive talk, staying here. Intensive talk didn't really go well.
Last thing
Huh?
I wanted.
Lena haven't answered anything. It seems to me I made a fool out of myself. I bet if if it was Uliana here, she'd have a good laugh at me.
Uliana, come on.
Do you enjoy being here? I recalled Slavya's question and thought it would be a good start for a conversation. Yes. Duh. Duh.
Da, come on.
Duh. I guess I like it too. Lena definitely isn't very sociable and probably can't support a meaningless conversation as easy as Slavia. Something in her that attracted the attention.
It's the tits.
I'm not right.
I'm pleased with myself.
I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading any of this. I didn't sign up for a visual novel.
Yeah, I did. I downloaded it, so therefore I signed up. Of course, you weren't able to distinguish or understand what it was, but it felt so tempting. Lena was still reading the book without paying attention to my presence.
Well, fuck you too then.
No attention at all. I asked her anything about this camp or this world in general. Beautiful night, yes. How in the world do you start a conversation with her? It's
You
late.
give up.
I have to go. Yes, it's quite late. Good night. Night.
Awkward son of a
Something
bitch.
strange in this girl.
Maybe she just doesn't like you.
Typical shy and modest pioneer girl, but the mystery of Lena took its own place in a massive list of mysteries in this camp, which I started to put together in my head. Breathing noises.
Heavy breathing.
Lazy evening. There's nothing like a good time with nothing to do. Weren't you supposed to go? Okay, good. Weren't you supposed to go somewhere? That triangle.
That triangle. The Illuminati.
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 The lighthouse was on. Hello, Semyon. You were quite late. Yeah. Duh. Went for a walk to look around the camp. Alright. You will be sleeping here. She pointed her finger at one of the beds. Right here? I got a bit surprised. Yes, is something wrong? We are out of free cabins anyway. I can't believe her smile, but I'd rather think it was a smile of politeness. You want me to be a decent pioneer, don't you?
Only decent.
Only decent.
Thanks for complimenting my abilities.
Yeah. There's a clear emphasis on the word decent. Yeah.
She hates it.
Yeah, sure. I got lost in thought for a moment. Don't you mind it?
What?
I have a feeling it's a different language and I can't pronounce that. She looked at me oddly, with surprise and some kind of offense in her eyes. Pioneers should respect the elders. I'm sorry.
You look like you're 17.
I'm sorry. The English is too good.
Pioneer-a-roo, shoot-a-roo, respect-a-roo, the elders.
Olga said strictly. Of course she would. No one argues that. Shouldn't you also? She stared at me. But if such case, the Mytho 4's best dwarf masters from the deepest dungeons would know. Should I what? What's up, Tut? This of lack of understanding made me talk a level louder. You must address adults appropriately. Yes, of course, there are a lot of strange things here. But this girl is just a couple years older than me. Or maybe even younger. But I decided not to argue. Well, just a few minutes ago, I would never call her an adult. I have to admit that she was also given a strong character. In any case, I wasn't in a position to argue. As you say, ma'am. I mumbled. That's way better.
Suddenly she's not pissed off.
That's how a decent pioneer should conduct oneself.
Decent.
And now it's time to sleep. Wait, whoa.
What?
She's over 20.
Yeah.
How old is this guy?
Just keep reading.
How old is this guy? It did say it in the beginning, right?
I've played more of the game than you. I'm not trying to give anything up. Just you'll know in about 5 seconds.
Do I have a choice now? No desire will put you down with the fire. This is a motto Olga Dmitrievna was probably going to use.
25 FPS.
I give a fuck. Something more sensitive. The bus flew through my mind. Why does his mind look like a television that's like out of
Because he's getting Alzheimer's.
signal? And then square with the monument. Canteen full of pioneers and malicious face of Uliana.
Oh.
Slavia. Lena.
Oh
Even
God.
calling Elisa hasn't given me much negative feeling.
Why does she hate us so much?
Because what if I'm here for good? Then he's in a gulag. Day 2. Oh, we gotta stop the episode. It's
Curtis,
time.
is not gulag, is correctional facility.
I was having a dream. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Day 2! 4 episodes for one day, guys! This is gonna go slow as all hell.
Did you already stop the recording?
No, I did not. Okay. The next episode.